Yeah. So we are live, y'all. This is your man, not your boy. Go black to Africa. So the time has come to say goodbye to Ghana. Yeah, we got one that came in. Say hello. Let me know where you're from so I can give a shout out to you. And I just want to do this video. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, let's get it rocking and rolling. So I'm waiting for people to come in. Chicago, Cameron, Austin. Hey, Chi-Town in the house. Hey, how cold it is up there right now in the winter? Because, you know, they ain't got the winters here. How cold is it there? Yeah, hello, Jackson. Yeah, Jack Jackson. Peace, blessings to each and all y'all. Joe here from Pittsburgh. Yeah, let me know what's the temperature. Let me know where y'all from and what's the temperature, you know, because it's a beautiful 85, 86 degrees out here. Not bad right now. It's 35. Cameron, I think you said Chicago. Not bad. It's 35. Okay, all right. We up here sweating, but it's 80-something degrees. I'm loving every bit of it. Yeah, let me know where y'all from, and then let me know the degrees. Jackson, Mississippi. All right, 65. Hey, Quanisha, what's the temperature there in New Orleans? 41. Jack says. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I mean, yeah. I guess it is warmer than usual. Little Rock, Arkansas, in the house. What's up, my brother? How we doing? All right. Atlanta in the house. What's the temperature in Atlanta, Victoria? Asking people what the temperature is. You know, I want to go ahead and say my sad farewells to Ghana. 66 degrees. Okay, ATL. All right. Yeah, I appreciate that, Akil Hashim. Appreciate that. Yes. Got the little chicken right here, y'all, on the ground right here. Turning around, ripping, running around. So, yeah, good day, good day. Your Air Force troop look alike. 83. Okay. Jim, new charter. Okay, all right. And Orlando, 83 degrees. Okay. Yeah. That's what it's about hitting on out here, about 88 or so. 8 degrees in Birmingham, England. Woo! Vegan vibes. All right. How would you rate your journey and travel experience in Ghana? I'm going to get to that right here when we get people in. I'm going to kind of share and all that right there, how I would rate it. I wanted to do a special video once I got out of the country and really let you know why I did not buy property or want to start a business in Ghana. Yeah, okay. Yes, I'm headed over to Rwanda tomorrow, fly out tomorrow, yes. Fort Lauderdale, 80 degrees, Jacqueline said. Okay, hey, brother, I emailed you from here in Ghana. Antonio Myers, did you? What was my response? Typically, I answer everybody, typically who email me. Grenada, about 83 degrees, or Grenada. All right, Nancy. What happened to the JT interview? I reached back out to him, and I haven't heard anything back from him. I sent him 2 emails, and he never responded to email. I just saw one of the videos. He gave me a shout out and said he's going to do an interview with me. So I'm waiting to hear back from him. Yeah, Tachi says, yeah, Rwanda will be wonderful. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Yeah, Peggy Sue, yeah, I am leaving Ghana tomorrow. We got 75 people here, and I'm going to, wait till a few more people in. Yeah, let me know where you're from. Tell me what degrees it is, you know, how warm or how cool it is, where you are. And it's about I'm going to say it's about 88, close to 90 out here. And so it's feeling really good out here. You know, I get my good sweat on every day, you know, sweat out that beer I'll be drinking every now and then. So, yeah, London, UK, 1. All right, was that 1 degree? All right, Jersey in the house, Freedom Fighter, 54 degrees. Hit the like button. Yeah, family, we got 84 people, and you hit that like button so we can share. Why? USA, California, top down weather. Okay. All right. African Pride, hi. South Kakalaki in the house, yes. Samuel, what's the degrees down there in South Kakalaki? I had moved from there back in, okay, it's 68. All right. I moved from there last, what, in May? Down there in Columbia, but actually I lived over in Irmo. Jack Jackson said hopefully be over in 2021. East Africa, okay. Okay, UK, Doncaster, 5 degrees. Woo! Yeah, Georgia, 55 degrees where I am. Ocean, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go for some questions and answers, and I'm going to share a little bit about my stay here. I've been here for a month now, and so, yeah, I'm going to share, yeah. Low 1 in London. Man. Kansas City, Missouri, 37 degrees. Woo! I enjoyed Ghana videos so much. So that was, let's see, Kansas City, yeah, 37 degrees. Macy McAllister, excuse me. Yeah. Rock Hill, South Carolina. Okay, you're in Rock Hill. All right, you're in Rock Hill. All right, my fellow barber who owns his shop. All right, from barber to barber, what's up? London, 9 degrees, okay. 57 degrees and climbing to 72 today. Peggy Sue, all right. Peace, black man from New York, 65 degrees. Amir Sheriff. Or Sharif, maybe. Bantu King, 89, 36 degrees in Detroit. Yeah, I tell you, it's yeah. Las Vegas, 35? Wow. Okay, 35 degrees in Las Vegas. It's sitting on 97 people. We got 3 more to come in the house. All right. J-Rod, 5 degrees Celsius, 41 in degrees or Fahrenheit. Okay. Port Arthur, Texas, 70 degrees. Missouri sky, yeah. Are you enjoying that one? Flying to be positive, Mississippi. All right. Okay, Chicago sitting at 55, Janet says. Reading from Dublin, but check out busiest of all, Lagos, Nigeria. I don't know. I gotta get some special invites from some folks for me to go over there. You know, Nigeria hasn't called me. You know, it hasn't called me and given my interest yet. But you know, who knows? Where are you from? Where are you going? It looks beautiful there. I'm over here in Ghana. Over here outside Accra, a place called Sotun. Yeah, Sotun. Different ways to pronounce it for, I guess. Detroit, the pioneer. All right, we got Joella Lewis, Fort Worth, Texas, 50 degrees. Yeah, folks. Okay, all right, 53 in New York. And that was Peggy's. Okay, Debbie Jefferson, Fairhope, Alabama, 66. And Tashi says, "Will I be returning to Ghana?" Okay, yeah. Let's get on to some questions here. Well, let me start this off before y'all start your questions. All right. Today's my last day here in Ghana. I'm headed over to Rwanda, or Wanda, as they say, Rwanda. Fly in tomorrow. I don't get there until the evening. It'll be a 5-hour flight from Ghana to Rwanda. And the price of the ticket was $432 for the flight ticket, one way. And yeah, 5 hours. Rwanda Air is what I'll be flying. So yeah, I'll land tomorrow evening at 9:30. So I'll be there. Hey, everybody put the thumbs up on this right here. Let's get the word out and recommendations. I appreciate that. And so yeah, being here 30 days, 30 days, it's been a beautiful 30 days here in Ghana. I met some beautiful people. I've had some great conversations. I have had, hopefully I was able to just give you all a small taste of what some of the African Americans or the people in the diaspora, us black folk, are doing here in Ghana. Those who left America or the UK or what have you, that have come here to do business. Yeah, it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful because I broke away from the norm, and the norm means I always like to chill out with the locals. I don't like to hang out in the tourist areas. I don't like to hang out in the bougie areas. You know, sometimes that's cool, but I wanted to give you all taste as well as um, everybody else. And I stayed with my family, those who I brought me in their family 3 years ago. And so I came back because I really wanted to look at getting some land and possibly starting a business here. And I looked around at different places. The place I traveled, Accra, which is the capital, and then north of Accra, where's that north or west, is Kumasi. Been out there. Then I went out to Elmina, Cape Coast area. Went to the Volta region. Can't pronounce the names of the areas out there. I did videos on each of those. I didn't go over to Abri, which I really love Abri, or up in the great big lake out there. I didn't make it up there, but yeah. So I was around. Went to Tima, out that way, and what else? So yeah, I've been to many of the places out here, and like I said, I really enjoyed myself. It was something that hopefully I impress upon you all, and you come just to get out, venture out and just check out and meet with the locals, and so much respect. It has been great. Now I know that I said that I decided I was not going to buy land here and also start a business. And there are certain things that are very important to me, okay, that I have to take in consideration. One, I'm a married man, and I also have to think about where I want to plant my family. When I say plant my family, I plan on buying land and building my kingdom. And so I have to understand too also that, I'm coming from America. My children have a certain way, as well as most of us have a certain way of living or a certain way of just dealing with things. And I know it would be probably a great culture shock for many when they come into places that are outside of what they're used to. I can get down with any place. But I know that, I'm 54 years old, and, we don't have forever on earth. And so, you try to do the best you can to leave something for your kids, and hopefully each and every one of you all will, to where they can take that baton and move forward. And so I had to keep all that in mind when considering that. And so there are just a few reasons that really I could not deal with as far as business because of the unforeseen. Land is still sometimes dependent upon, I'm filming myself. Land sometimes dependent on could be very sketchy, and you have to do thorough homework into knowing who you're dealing with, and so that everything's done proper, so that your property that you purchase is yours. Now, because I reconnected with the folks who I connected with before. There's still issues with land, and I just cannot understand why can't we go down to the ministry's office of property or whatever you would call it, and can just see who owns the land, and or if this chief says he's the chief of this place and you checking him out, that can say this is my family land. And so I still heard a couple of stories, and they're not all bad stories, believe me. You have those who were okay, and then you have those who still, was taken advantage of. And what I'm talking about getting is some substantial amount of money that I'm not willing to put out there and run a risk of losing. And so that was one thing that I had to be very cautious of, because if I can't go down to the government building and they show me on paper, this is who owns that land, and you're for sure this is going to be yours because it's documented. If it's sold, this is the owner. Boom, that's yours. I did not get that from the people who have purchased land. The video I did of my brother Inobi, we met 3 years ago. He showed that he had bought his land, and he had a woman come on his land and said, "You on my land. This is my family's land. And he had to call listen to this. He had to call the real estate agent who sold him that land and tell him, I got a woman out here yelling at me at the top of my lungs, saying that I'm on her property and he needs to leave. He got the guy involved. The guy came and he talked to the woman. Now this is one issue that I have. This does not happen all the time. But for me, I've heard it several times, but sometimes a family member can raise a stink. If one of the family members didn't include and let everybody know that they're selling the property, that one person who feel like they've been slated or they didn't get the cut of the money will sit there and raise heck. So what they do is, just to shut the person up, go and throw them a few, some CDs. Might be a couple $100. I'm not trying to do that. I don't have money to throw around to shut people up or to make them feel comfortable because they didn't get cut on the deal when the property was sold. So that was just one thing, but hear me out. This is not all cases. This is not all cases. Like I said, I've known people who had a very smooth sailing on their property, but fortunate for them, it worked out that way. I'm not willing to gamble my money, my fortunes that me and my wife built to pass on and give away to somebody who wants to take advantage of you. Okay, so the other side of that, okay, is that what's very important to me is infrastructure. And I've said this in one of my videos. We got 247 people in the chat, y'all. Hey, 60 people thumbs up. Let's get the word out. This is educating people, all right? People have said that I was playing the safe game because I didn't want to tell you anything bad about my experience here in Ghana. So I want to educate the people. This is something that you're going to be, people need to know when they're coming here. I'm not giving the advice of anybody. I'm only sharing my story, okay? I want people to understand these are some cases, not all cases. There's a many people who live out here who have land and bought. So everybody, hit the like button so it can be up on a high list of recommendations so that our people can be educated. And so, second thing, all right, I'm gonna give you my top 5, okay? My first was because of the property and the not knowing whether or not who really owns the land. It's really up in the air. So I still see people haven't put the thumbs up. That's all good though. But check this out. My second thing is infrastructure. I have a hard time. Let me say it like this right here. Ghanaians deserve more. These beautiful people deserve more. And when I talk about infrastructure, I'm telling you, hard-working people. I mean, business entrepreneurs everywhere. People are busting a butt and making little amount of money. And right behind me, you see our president, Nana Akufo-Addo, who is the president. He's running again. I love the guy. I mean, I've watched many of what he has done for us African Americans and those in the diaspora, in the UK and everywhere else, to make it possible to give us citizenship. And so I know being a president, you got a lot of irons in the fire, and you got a lot of things that so takes priority over other things. I know that. But I'm going to talk about the infrastructure. Ghana deserves better. Better roads, better traffic lights. They need more adherence to the law when it comes to not driving crazy and creating 2 lanes, making it into 4 by those who really have a disregard for other people's lives. This ain't everybody. This is just those small percentages and that needs to be addressed when it comes to the roads, when it comes to the traffic lights. And that right there, it bothers me because you can travel 140 miles and it takes you 4 hours. 4 hours. And we're talking about major roads. a major highway going to Elmina, Cape Coast, and you got a lot of bumps in the road. You got to go through a couple of circles, junctions that it's just so much traffic. They got these bumps, these speed bumps on major highways that I just don't understand that. And they're saying they're trying to deter people from speeding. Well, hey, it takes just a few police officers out there with a radar gun to stop that and start finding people. But everywhere you go, the roads are needs work, And I believe the Ghanaians need a lot of help in that area. They definitely do. And you see everything that is not necessarily a major thoroughfare or a highway, all these roads in the community are dirt roads. Unless it's the areas that got the money. And I don't like that. Because I'm about the common smaller man. Just because you got all the money don't mean that y'all get the better roads, everything's taken care of, your place looks beautiful, and yet here it is that the majority of the people who are the voice, you go through all these places and it's dirt roads. Potholes, and when it rains, it's just bad, and the Ghanaians deserve more. And so I hope whoever the next president is can focus more on some of the infrastructure. The other thing, infrastructure, I believe that every Ghanaian deserves is drainage. Now, you can see out here let me go here and just kind of give you an idea of how the drainage is here in Ghana. And what will it take to go ahead and do some underground with the piping so that you don't have the drainage. Open drainage, a lot of runoff water from houses. People pour into the drainage. Some people urinate in the drainage. And this right here is very clean at this point right here. I have seen places there where it is filled with trash, it's dirt, and the stench in some areas, it's just, I can't even deal with it, You hold your breath a lot in a lot of areas. Now, this is not to slam my beloved Ghana. I love Ghana. But I'm telling you some of the reasons why I decided that we deserve better. We deserve better. And so I hope that if President Nana Akufo-Addo, if he's reelected, or whoever the next president is, that they can think about the people. And I know sometimes it takes a priority, but I believe people are first. And we have to make things easier for people. Traveling is very hard around a lot of areas, even outside of larger cities. When you have, the dirt roads that you have to deal with and you have to get through, and this is just my observation. This is not slamming Ghana at all. Love Ghana. But, when we talk about roads right here, this is what goes through in all the neighborhoods, majority of all the neighborhoods where people live. But this right here is just a smooth little road right here. I can walk in here and you will see the crevices and the no concrete. And it's hard, y'all. It's hard for me to deal with that, especially when taxi cabs are bringing, taking you to your place, and you got to deal with up and downs and the hills and the bumping and all that right there. And Ghana deserves better. The people deserve better. And so that's my third reason of the infrastructure. Another issue I don't like, and it hurt me to my heart. And some of the YouTubers have already talked about this already. But I was in Elmina, and in your travels, you have these police officers who stand on the side of the road, pull you over. We're supposed to be doing, spot checks and stuff. But, my taxi cab driver, he was taking me somewhere in the morning, and, this female police officer, they got females and male officers, don't matter what your sex is, but pulls him over, and she looks at him, and then he looks at her. He says, "Good day." I say, "Good day." She tells him, "Get out of the car." So he goes in his side thing, pulls out 2 CDs, which is only equivalent to 40 cents to us, but it means a lot as it adds up to my brothers and sisters here in Ghana. And he gets out the car and he slides. He secretly puts it in her hand, and she tells him to move on. And so I asked him, I said, man, how often does that happen a day? You got to go through here and pay that all the time when you're trying to make your money and you got these police officers taking money from you. And he said, well, if I come back again and she's working, she will recognize me, or I would tell her I already gave to you. But when she leaves and somebody else pulls you over, you got to pay him. Now, when you're going in one direction, you got to turn around and go in another, come back to the directions you came when you're a taxi cab driver. And so you're paying on both sides. And so I just don't think that's fair. That's not right. Ghanaians deserve better than that. Ghanaians deserve better than that. The hard work these people put in and the little money that they're making, and the police officers get paid to do their job, and you got to pay them. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Ghanaians deserve better than that. And so I hope that if there's Ghanaians on this channel listening right now, you can split, share with the people why. Why does it have to be that way? Yeah, people call it corruption. If you want to call it corruption, it should not be that way. When I'm asking, the taxi cab driver, what's the average amount you make per day? He said, well, I can make anywhere from 100 to 200 plus. 200, he said, hallelujah. That's what he said. 200, hallelujah. That's good. Folks, 200 CDs in American US dollars is only $40. Actually, it's about $37, I think. My math is correct. Somebody check my math. It's 5.75 per CD. So you imagine now when you going through check stops, you got to take your little $37 and give some of it to the police officers? Really? And he's trying to make a living. He got a kid to feed. And so, these police officers getting tips off the people. And I ain't going to call it a tip. It's really that, extorting or whatever. And it's just not right. And my heart goes out to each person, whether it's what they do is they pull over the taxi cab drivers, the troll transportations, those that are carrying people who paying for transportation, they're pulling those over and getting paid. They want a cut of it. I'm kind of stepping away. I don't want other people kind of hear, some of the things, but that didn't sit well with me, because when we talk about, corruption and stuff, all it takes is for the president to make one order, just one. My administration, who is working in this government, will not take one penny from nobody. That's all it takes. It will end. It will end. And, I used to say, preacher man would only preach the things that he saw himself that he was or was not doing. Of course, if he's cheating on his wife, he ain't gonna never preach the message about cheating on your wife. And so sometimes when people don't come out and say, don't do this, I just scratch my head and wonder, well, what are you doing then? And so that was one issue too as well. That was my fourth issue. My other issue along the lines with the infrastructure is the power outage. Now, it's not a lot. I've been in four power outages since I've been here. But the Ghanaians deserve better than that. But you need a freaking power outage? Can we get our power systems together? I mean, I understand, you're busy doing a lot of things, you're up there in administration, but don't my people deserve better? Our people deserve better than that. And so I believe that, for me and what I do, when that power goes out and when I really need it, it's very frustrating. It's frustrating when you need your power and you just don't have it. And you're paying your bill. And so I think it could be better. I think it could be a whole lot better. And so I wanted to share that. Lastly, okay, you know, what the Ghanaians deserve um, more than anything is that when it, I believe everybody deserves an opportunity to have running water, hot water, and a good sewer system when it comes to a house. And not everybody can afford that. And, you know, where we're accustomed to over in America, that the city takes care of running your water to you and your sewer system. And, you know, of course, houses are built with a water heater in there. That's your choice. Our people deserves better. So what you really hear most of my thoughts on is really power, water, sewer, roads, and police not to be taking money away from the citizens, hard working day and getting money out of the people. These are the things that means a lot to me. And so these are the top 5 that I just had to ask myself that if the system can't care for me, why should I come and care for it? And I would come back and visit Ghana many a time. I will. Believe me, like I said, I got family here. You know, I got people, friends here. I know groups of people now here. I've built relationships here. But I'm just talking about those, you know, the things for me that I have to think about my wife. I have to think about my children. When it comes to me trying to establish my kingdom, my business that I'm gonna pass on to my kids, you know, me trying to help out in a village that I want to contribute, that I want to be able to educate the youth and all that right there. You know, I have a lot of things in plan, and y'all gonna be part of that when it comes to watching me establish all that. So, but love Ghana, y'all. Love Ghana. And today, for those who just now coming in, today's my last day here in Ghana, and I move on tomorrow, going to Rwanda. And I'm excited for Rwanda because Rwanda stands out the cleanest city, or excuse me, the cleanest country in Africa. I like that, number 1. Okay. Number 2, Paul Kagame, the president, he's big on stamping out corruption. And he says that. Nobody will. Anyway, matter of fact, he has arrested those several people in his cabinet when they found out that corruption was existing. Let me say this about Ghana right here. Let me back up. Let me say something about Ghana that I love about Ghana, because I can't leave just why. Some of the things I love about Ghana, and people got to understand this, because we scream about freedom, 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 freedom in America. Here in Ghana, you're free to do practically whatever you want to do. And that's almost like 100%. But here's the problem. The problem when you have a lot of freedom, sometimes that could bring chaos of the things I was talking about, the traffic, that, you know, some people have disregard for the lights, running the lights and holds up other people. Or, you know, when you have the liberty to build your house and a person can build a whatever they want next to you. It could be commercial, it could be a mosque, it could be a church. You can have blare your loudspeaker if you want to. You know, there's no such thing as, you know, like, you know, quiet time or disturbing the peace. I asked a few people, and they said, yeah, you can complain to the police officer because your neighbor has got a speaker blaring it and not giving you any private peace. But what is it going to solve? What is it going to solve? It's not going to solve much of anything. But the liberties gonna give you. You can do anything. You can start any business. And that's what I love about it, is you have that freedom. But in having freedoms is a lot of chaos along with it. Because people can encroach on you. People can take away some of your peace by the noise. People can come over into the lane when you're driving and zip back out, or be on the shoulder, or come the opposite direction. I mean, you have all that here, but that's because there's a lot of liberties. And unless there are laws, then people are free to do what they want to do. I was brought up with a lot of structure in my life. And of course, and not only in my household, but my dad was military. I went in the military. So there was some structure. And even in the US, I think there's too many laws. But I believe there should be some laws out there, because if we don't, then we infringe on other people's space. And I believe there should be that. Now, Rwanda, I'm going to check Rwanda out. I've heard a lot about it. I did a lot of research on it as well. And you're going to go. I like what I see. I like what I hear. I'm going to go there, visit there. I'm going to be there only for 9 days first. And then me and my family will go on our 3-4 country tour. Y'all be a part of that as well. And you'll be able to get to see different things with that. And then when my wife leaves after her time there, after a month, I will then remain. And then I'm going to go do some heavy research into Rwanda and Tanzania. So that's definitely what I will be doing. Somebody said, don't talk too much much freely. Do not talk too much freely in Rwanda. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that too. There's one thing that I do understand, is that you can't slander. You should not. I would never slander our president here, Nana. Akufo-Addo comes to our people. That's all I'm saying. And yes, you can't speak out on the president. I don't think anybody should. I think if the people voted and whoever's in office, respect it. Okay, he won, we lost, and so hey, let's if we don't like what this person's doing for 4 years, let's vote him out, and that's that. I don't think that there should be people causing division amongst the people, and then trying to cause uprisings, and then the people get hurt because now you got people fighting against each other, and it's just not good. And so, yes, I believe there should be some stipulations when it comes to, speaking out about your government. And if your intent is to bring uprising of a people, to bring on wars and stuff, that's just not right. People should be able to accept. If you want this democracy, which I disagree with democracy type of governments, I believe it's not good for Africa, because we come from kingdoms and it's a total different ball game. And then they're trying to mix the two, and with keeping the respect for those people who are in their kingdoms, those people who are from different tribes, and you're trying to intermingle all that. Sometimes it just doesn't fit in. So this is what I'm saying, and this is just my observation. So I'm just saying all that because I just know that we have to respect every country we go to. We have to. We have to respect every country we go to. And there are some things that are very important to me. There are some things for me, maybe not for you, but for me, because it's like you have your life and you got to live it. And every man and woman should have the right to live their life in the way that they should. And that's how it is in Ghana. You can live it almost any which way you want to. For me, I don't want all those freedoms like that. Might sound a little crazy. You don't want all the freedoms. No, I want some laws put in place. We were riding in the van from Elmina, and we're floating, and you got jokers coming head on with you, and just like, and it ain't like, oh, you wait for the last, you go ahead and get over. No, you have to go over on your shoulder, and they just zip right past you. And there's a lot of accidents on some of these highways out here. A lot of people who die out here, just like any other place when it comes to auto accidents. But to me, I like a little bit more structure. So, yeah. But yeah, Rwanda. Yeah. So I'll be out there in Rwanda. I'll be out there for the first 9 days, and then I'll move on to Tanzania and Kenya. Y'all gonna get a great feel of that. You're gonna get a great feel of Zanzibar while I'm out there. I'm going to hit up as many people from the diaspora so that y'all can see what we're doing. And I'm going to tell y'all, Tanzania's got a lot of young folks who left America. Unbelievable, the amount of young folks who are out there living in Tanzania. It's the hot country right now. And I want to bring some exposure to it. I'm going to bring some of those YouTubers. Yeah, all right, THC, I see you. And so we yeah, I just want to bring some content, and I want to expose the great YouTubers that are out there, and those who don't have YouTube channels, but to hear their story. Because we have a couple of 19-year-olds. There's a sister out there, a 19-year-old sister came out to Tanzania. A young brother, 19-year-old, went out there to Rwanda, out there living. I'm like, man. T3 and Me, YouTubers out there, they're in their early 20s. I think they're in their 20s, mid 20s, I think it is. And so this is what I want to do. And so I just wanted to bring that to you all. And I wanted to, y'all to be part of me in my farewell to Ghana. It's been a blast for the last month. It's been awesome, a great experience. Tiffany Banner. Yeah, that's her name. Yeah, the 19-year-old young lady out there. She 19 years old. Yeah, these people are out there. If they could do it, I know, hey, us older folk can do it, right? And so, and that's what, life is about, being free and, finding your way out there and getting in where you fit in, And so that's that. So I'm going to open it up, you all. We sit at 500 people. I am amazed we're at 500 people, and I appreciate each and every one. But, hey, we can ask some questions here. I'm going to go through some questions and some answers or whatever. Let's hit the thumbs up. I appreciate the thumbs up. If y'all have anything or questions, please let me know. Let's see here. We got a lot of steam. Please put a question mark after your, if it's a question. Yeah, visit Mark Meets Africa. Yeah, that's the 19-year-old as well. The brother, the 19-year-old. Mark Meets Africa. And Tiffany Banner. Yeah. Got to check those young ones out there. They just started YouTube channels. So, let's learn from one another. What we got out here? Hit the like button. Yep. James for Africa. African. Yeah, man. Hey, you love to travel, man. Hey, no problem, man. What's stopping you, man, from traveling? Let's hear it. Let's hear about it. What's stopping us from traveling? African Pride said Ghana is the 9th biggest economy and Rwanda is 35th. So we not the same. Definitely not the same. Two total different countries. Two total different ways of life. Most definitely. Most definitely. What we got, folks? Will you ever settle permanently in one place like Ghana? No, I'm not. I've traveled my whole life. I'm looking at having a base on the east of Africa and a base on the west of Africa. And so I got many countries come back here to the west side and check out which countries do I want to check out. Yeah, and Nigeria is going to probably be on the list for those who asked that question about Nigeria. ATC, I might even come back out there and check out Gambia. I checked out Gambia this past February. I checked out Senegal as well in February, this past February. And it's been Ghana. Those are 3 countries that I've checked out on the west. My wife most definitely wants to go to Sierra Leone. We want to check that out because there's got the Gullah Geechee folks out there, and she's into those water baskets that they sell in Charleston, South Carolina. She loves those things, even though they cost an arm and a leg. But hey, she wants to see where it all originated from, and we're going to be over there in Sierra Leone. And we're thinking about maybe doing a tour with our man Dinas Amir, when he does his next tour for Sierra Leone. So check out Dinas too, because he does tours. What other questions we got here? Am I coming back to Ghana? Yes, I'm definitely coming back to Ghana. Like I said before, I know a lot of people out here. I know many people out here. Benin, Togo, Ivory Coast. Yes, as time goes on, it's amazing how many people reach out to me. I get invites, people who want to show their country. It's all in the mix. I'm not turning anything down, really. Oh, okay. Thanks, THC. All right, yeah. I welcome in Gambia, brother. Yeah, got an extra room. All right, see, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, Liberia. Okay, Abram, you from Sierra Leone? All right. Does Ghana offer Social Security benefits for its citizens? No. There's no Social Security. There's no unemployment. And these are things that I believe people need. I mean, even though, they don't, when you get old and you just ain't got money, your family takes care of you. Your family's taking care of you. You don't have the means of, if you didn't, unless you came from money, you don't have that. Let's see here. How did you enjoy the Senegal? I like Senegal. They speak a lot of French, and so that was really a barrier for me. And I found that it was there are those who do speak English, but a lot of them speak French. But there are those who speak, and there are brothers and sisters over there in Senegal, and I enjoyed my time there. There was a brother there. He from America, from Georgia, got a huge club. I mean, restaurant club called what's the name of it called? It'll come to me. Was able to connect with him. Brother over there, RJ Mahadi. He's over there. He's doing great things. He does tours over there in Senegal. He's got a group of business people along with him on the side that they help people find land and do things like that. They're there. So yeah, I like Senegal. What else we got here? Questions. Okay, that's not for me. All right, Samson said Ghana has Social Security. I'm only going off what I was told. I would not answer a question if I don't know it. I've asked that question, and that's what I was told. Would love to know how they do when they don't even tax most people here, let alone the businesses. Okay, somebody else, Organic Diva said, okay, there's Social Security in Ghana. Okay, all right. Will you settle in the diaspora city called Wakanda that Ghana is building? I was just out there, and I'm not going to settle there. I believe till something stops me from traveling. I don't see myself just settling somewhere. Old man weather, old father time might have an answer for that, but hey, keep on rocking, until you can't. So that's what I plan on doing. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Queen Key? Good to see you. Check sister out. She had interviewed me the other day. Let's see else. What we got? Okay, random. Okay, so I got 3 people who said there's Social Security. I asked the question, so apparently the person didn't know what they were talking about, or maybe they misunderstood what I was asking. But he says, random, and Universe says there's a SSNIT. Okay. Did I check nightlife out in Accra? No, I did not check out. I didn't go to any clubs. I was told to go a couple clubs. Twist was one of the clubs. Somebody told me to go to. There's a place called what's the name of it? I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I just do the small little pub places, place like where I'm at right now. They play music, people come hang out, whatever, and I don't, I leave that to the young ones. A lot of young ones out there, and I let the young ones do that. I used to do that back in the day. I partied my tail off. Doesn't say I haven't gone to a club in later on in my time, but it doesn't move me much. But I went to one of the clubs there in Elmina to show y'all, Club Whisper. I went to in Cape Coast rather. Yeah. Let's see what other questions we got. Will I ever visit Kenya? Yeah, I will be in Kenya. I'll be in Kenya in December. We'll be in Nairobi and we'll be in Mombasa. So I'll be there. I'll be in both of those for 3 or 4 days each. Okay. I'm most definitely gonna learn language, definitely Swahili when I get out there. Let's see what else we got. If you were to choose a country to settle, yeah, yeah. Everybody wants to know where if I'm going to settle. Which one? I'm just not. I just don't see myself selling. I want to have a home base and a place to build, so my kids have an option. And so yeah. Have you tried Ghana's most famous drink, Apache? Apache, famous drink, Apache. Let's see. Hold on a second. Felix. Felix. Let's see if he gave me a drink yesterday, which was a local drink, and he might have ran to the store. He's the manager and stuff here, bartender. But yeah, he gave me a drink. It wasn't called the Apache though. Let's see here. Put your question marks at the end so I know that it's a question for me. There's Kenya, yeah, yes. There's a lot of nightclubs yeah, there's a lot of nightclubs. You know what? I even just saw there's a bus, a party bus. It was a nice party bus too. I have a buddy in Nashville, Tennessee. He had owned a nice party bus. But yeah, they got a party bus even in here in Accra. I can't remember the name of it though. I come across so much information, I just can't remember it. What else we got here? Let's see other questions we got. It's different there for men than it is for women. You know what? I asked a question yesterday. Is that why doesn't the women hang out? You know, I know that there's cultures because I know Muslims and Christians out here and people have their reasons. But I see some women, but at nighttime, places like where I am now, here at the Comrades, it's more men that hang out, but you'll see more. There'll be couples, but single women. I don't see much of that. But downtown Accra, though, the women hang out. They'll hang out and party. Apateshi. Apateshi. That might be the name of it. I don't know where he is. Let me see. I'm going to have to ask him about that drink so y'all know right here. Hold on 1 second. Felix. Hey, what was the name of that drink? The one that I was asking you about.
Is it a ginger?
Yeah, the strong one. What's the name of that?
Apeteshi.
That's it. Y'all just heard it.
Yeah, apeteshi. It's called apeteshi.
Apeteshi. Y'all right. That's it. Apeteshi. The original one from Ghana.
I'll give you some today so that you taste it.
I tasted it yesterday. Yeah. Because Sarah and them brought it over to my table, and I tasted it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I tasted it.
It's very, very, very strong.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Kill coronavirus too much.
He said he's gonna take care of the coronavirus. Take care of the coronavirus. It's strong. Yeah. It's definitely strong. Yeah.
You don't have problem with coronavirus.
No. He said if y'all drink that, y'all ain't gonna have no problem over in America with coronavirus. As you see, people don't wear no mask around here. The more you're getting downtown city of Accra, you will see that. But yeah, so you was right on that drink here. Let me go back to, I know this flipping down with some questions. How long I've been in Tanzania? I've been in Tanzania, 3 or 4 days, but then once my wife and them leave, I'm gonna go back to Tanzania and spend a lot of time there. Okay. My suntan is lit. Yo, don't y'all like, man? My brother told me, he said, man, you looking like you a real African now. I'm like, heck yeah, man, shoot. I wish I could show you my feet because I have these sandals on, man, and just the different skin tones. I'm like, yeah. Forget that bleaching skin, man. I'm absorbing vitamin D up in here. Heck yeah, the darker the better too. That's real. Thank you, Stallion, for donating. I appreciate that. You said Vienna City is the spot to go to in Accra. Okay. All right. My man right here. Look, my man right here. Look, he does pedicure. So when he walk right here, when he walks around, come on here for a second. What he does, he chimes his shears. Or what is that? The metal? You do feet, right? You do your nails and feet. You do? Yeah. So you gonna show me see right here? See, look at his hand right there, and he'll clip your toenails and he'll manicure, pedicure. He does all that. Thank you, brother. Yeah. So he's letting off the sound so people know he's walking by. And that has a different sound. And then there's a guy who walks around with a sewing machine on his shoulder, and he has shears, and his make a different cling sound. So people hear him coming. It's like the ice cream man, you know what I mean? And you hear that horn right here, the brother walking. And they're the only ones with that horn for the type of this pastry that they sell. And they all have that same horn. So people, they hear these sounds, they know you coming,